Hi, I'm Sophie. This is Living Art. I'm talking to Tim Ferguson. So having MS and being a comedian, how do the two meld? Are you learning to use as you've got used to being a person out with MS and also the comedian? Do you see the humour in it? Can you find humour?
Oh, you can find humour in it. It's and I was a comedian first, and then this thing sort of rose up. So I thought I'd better turn this sow's ear into something. But you know what it's like. You have MS. It's the kind of condition where you only find out what's happening when you wake up. Yes. So there's an element of surprise. There's an element of gotcha, and it's, you know, it can be awkward and unsettling and a little bit scary, and that's where comedy exists. So it wasn't too hard writing a live show about MS.
And this is carry a big stick?
Yeah, carry a big stick. Of course, you know, I carry the big stick to walk around. So it wasn't that much of a stretch.
Yeah.
Just telling people the story of that while it was piggybacking on whatever ridiculous career I had going at the time, you know, running around the world, doing festivals, going out and saying, "Good evening, ladies and gentlemen," and then realising, no, they're over there. You know, that's if that's not funny, I don't know what is. It's like occasionally, you know, Stevie Wonder occasionally has to be told, "Mr. Wonder, everybody's left."
So you write?
I do write. I've written, you know, opinion pieces for newspapers and novels.
But you've been involved with teaching writing for years.
Yeah.
I've met students who've gone, "Oh, amazing." It's really cool, very generous.
Well, yeah, it doesn't help. Explaining how to do it doesn't really help people all that much, because it's still going to take a long time to learn how to write, you know, a sitcom or a comedy film.
Do you have to have natural talent?
No, in fact, the people who think they do have a natural writing talent only think so because their mum told them when they were 6 that, "Oh, it's wonderful, you used a big adjective." The fact is, nobody can write. You either obey the principles of telling a story and you succeed, or you don't and you end up being, you know, a poet in Fitzroy. But it's the whole writing thing is really about looking at the way it's been done for thousands of years and trying to, it's like clay, and say, okay, well, I will take clay as well, and I will do the things that have worked with clay, except I'll do it from my own perspective.
Okay.
But, you know, try to rewrite the way things have been done can only really be done if you can do them, which is like the lover thing.
Right, yeah.
You've got to get an understanding of a lover before you can even mention bringing electrodes into the relationship.
So when's your show, Carry a Big Stick?
Yeah, I'm doing the Melbourne Comedy Festival.
Excellent.
Starting on the 28th
Are you giving me
March.
tickets?
Of course, everybody gets a free ticket. Everybody. That's how I stay in business. Yeah, and it goes just for the first 10 days of the festival. The beauty is the show is starting at 5:45 p.m.
So disabled people can go?
They can go, and it's still sunshine outside when the show's over, so people can actually find their way to, you know, their transports. So
okay.
5:45 is a time it starts. And, you know, I'll talk about my career and talk about, you know, the ridiculous people I've had to work for and with. And I also talk about, you know, multiple sclerosis, my part in its downfall.
Who's selling the tickets? Where do we go?
Ticketmaster.
Ticketmaster, okay.
Yeah.
That makes it easy.
Ticketmaster. I see you have constructed a new comedy show. Yeah, it's Ticketmaster.
Okay.
Or just call the comedy festival, and one of the nice middle-class people with rectangle spectacles who lives in the inner city will be able to answer all your questions.